What's going on, everybody? It's the Hook Cam back again with another film breakdown. Fresh out of Kansas City. The Chiefs win a tight one, 22-17 against the Cleveland Browns. When I talk about the Chiefs and I say that they're playoff ready, they're championship ready, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, star quarterback goes down. You have to rely on your defense. You have to rely on your coaching. You have to rely on great game planning and play calling. And that's what the Kansas City Chiefs did. And that's why they won this football game at the end of the day. It's not because of Patrick Mahomes slinging the rock. It's because this is a well-coached football team on defense and offense. Now, before I dive too far into the schematics, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to my channel, The Hook Cam, as well as to Jackson Kruger Sports, that would mean the world to both of us. As well, one more plug. The guy who does my background music, I get it custom made. I go to one dude and one dude only. His name's Max Keys. Putting his stuff down in the description. He's a good friend of mine. I watch UFC with him every Saturday. Phenomenal person. Please go check his stuff out. Okay, now let's talk football. I understand that we can run Patrick Mahomes and that he's, in a sense, a dual threat quarterback. I don't like doing it all the time, and this is why, right? This is why. We saw it last night with Lamar. We saw it today with Pat, right? I wish him a speedy recovery. I really do. I'm worried about him. Concussions can take some time. I don't know the degree of it. I don't know the severity. I hope that Pat is okay. Obviously, wishing him the speediest of recoveries. But as a football team, you have to find a way to go and win this game now, okay? 15's out. That means a lot of our playbook is getting cut down. But the Kansas City Chiefs coaching staff, they don't freak out. They go right to what they know. They go right to where they're comfortable with, okay? And what that is especially on this fourth down, we see some false keying, okay? Originally, we had a couple of dudes lined up over here. We motion them to this side of the field. That's going to create a lot more numbers to the right of this formation from the offense as to the left. Now, two things I want us to focus on. This guard right here is going to pull. Boom, right there. That's going to create backers coming up to the line of scrimmage, right? Boom, right? We get backers coming up here. Great block right here from our tight end, I believe. And then the block of the day on this fourth down is 13 right here, working up to that upfield shoulder of this defensive back. You got to get there. You got to get there. You got to get it done, and that's exactly what he does. Darrell Williams, by the way, absolute freak of nature, absolute stud. This guy carried the Chiefs when they needed it today. It was outstanding to watch, okay? And then with this play right here, right? Coming fresh off of that 4th and inches, you know what the Chiefs know? This is what I know they know this. The Browns haven't had a time to make adjustment with this dude playing quarterback. They are set with Patrick Mahomes playing quarterback, which means that when the Chiefs line up in this 11 personnel, they're going to have to drop off, right? They're in their cover 3 look right now, right? We're pressed at the boundary. We got a cornerback off right here. They're probably going to roll one down away from the 2 receiver side from these 2 cats, okay? We know that they're ready. They're thinking more pass in this situation, right? But we got Chad Henne in the game. We got Darrell Williams in the game. We got to run this football. That's exactly what we got to do. We get a great block right here from our right tackle. Boom, right there. 97 works inside of this thing because he knows he's got help on the outside. And usually with 4, right? Not usually, but with 4, we're not too worried about him taking off with this thing. We can work inside and chase him down. What happens with Kansas City? We run a nice little wide zone right here. My guard works up to this backer right there. I mean, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful job. Great run by 31 Darrell Williams on this thing, working upfield, getting them that first down. Chiefs end up with 3 on that possession, and that is huge, okay? That is huge. Coming off the injury to Pat, you drive down the field, you get 3 points. We're still in this thing, all right? Now, taking this over to the defensive side of the football, okay? What the Chiefs needed to do was get the Browns in uncomfortable 3rd down situations. This is a great example of how you fill on power. This is a great example of how you fill, okay? Everybody's basically, right, we're working here, we're working a combo with these 2, trying to work up to here. Our center's working back, we're pulling our guard, okay? This backer right here is reading this guard, so that pull's going to lead us right to this play. But we got to be able to fill this thing on the outside with this backer right here. I believe it's Damian Wilson. But look at where he fills. He's not filling inside, right? We know we got Hitchens working over the top to get there, so we fill this thing outside. When we fill it outside, this back's going to do one of 2 things. He's going to put his outside foot in the ground and get me yardage, or he's going to bounce it. Well, if he bounces it, I have leverage. But if he brings this thing inside, which is what he does, we got Anthony Hitchens right there to make the play. And then not only that, Chris Jones just has an absolute freak of nature game. Exactly what you expect. Exactly why you pay this guy, right? And this is what I love about the Chiefs. They put their money in the guys that they they trust in, the guys who have earned it, and the guys who are captains and leaders on this football team, right? Chris Jones, paid him a ton of money this offseason. A ton of money. A lot of people out there are probably saying, he's not worth it. He's not worth it. Chris Jones is worth it because he makes plays like this right here. All right, he's lined up right here. This guard's going to pull. Look at him fill into this gap, man. He fills right into that gap. We're in the backfield. This dude's got no chance to down block us, right? We're into the backfield. We're making a play on Nick Chubb. Who knows where that play goes if Chris Jones isn't there? And then how about this? We talk about discipline. I talk about great defense. I talk about being coached up. Frank Clark, this is a huge play from him. This is a huge play. They're trying to leak out this screen. They've been trying to run it all day. And you know what? It's there. They haven't connected. They haven't caught the rock. They haven't set it up. It's there, right? But guess what? Frank Clark does a great job. Hey, if the back comes out on your side of the field in the flat, you got to work with him. If he's behind the line of scrimmage, you got to work with him. That's exactly what they do. 3rd down and long. Okay, and then you get into this situation right here. Chiefs usually they bring heat, right? And that's kind of what they're making it look like with 56 up on the rock. He drops before that. Chiefs are basically manned up. They're almost in a bastardized Tampa 2 with Tyrann Mathieu working down here as your middle of the field player. He's working into number 3, which is exactly what happens. Okay, we can see 56 right there pointing, hey, we're in the flat. We're in the flat. We got to rally, make a tackle. 4th down. Great team football out of that defense. They're coached well. They fly around and they make the plays when it matters. Now, 3rd down and 4th down in this game, this is where it's made. This is where it's made. And this is the thing. I know people don't like to spend money on backups, and I don't know what the Chiefs are spending on Chad Henne. This is why it's important to have a backup who understands your system and who can sub in and win you football games. That's what it is at the end of the day, okay? That's all it is. Browns look like they're in a one robber look, right, where he's going to roll back, he's going to rob down. This dude's supposed to be matched up with the back, but as we work right here, look at the route from Tyreek. We're going to work right into him, give him a little bit of traffic. It doesn't really friction him, but it kind of gets in his way. Chad Henne goes through his full field read, right? We're looking right here, but we got this robber down. We got her underneath on this drag, but we got this cat right in the way. We work all the way down to our check down, throw it down to Darrell Williams, pick it up, 1st down. Big time play. Great decision making, right? We're not getting ourselves into trouble. We're not trying to force the ball deep like Ford did earlier in the game. No. And then this right here, the play of the day. Well, this is really 1A play of the day, right? He's going through the entire field on this play. He doesn't know where to go with it. And then how about the wheels on 4? How about the wheels on 4? Patrick Mahomes, who he's taken off, picking up that 1st down, had to cut it off because YouTube will demonetize me. Okay? I thought it was a 1st down. Refs say 4th and inches. I digress. But this play right here is just like the epitome of the genius of Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, and this Chiefs offense. Okay? They come out and empty. Right? They motion guys back into the formation. All right, we're going to run inside zone. Lord knows we don't trust Ford to throw it, or we're not going to run inside zone because we're not going to run anything, right? We're just going to freeze, try to get him to jump off sides, punt the rock, hope for the best. Nope. Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, they know you got to step on this team's throat when you have them down, and that's exactly what they do. They run a very simple pick route right here. Boom, boom, Tyreek on this, right? It's very simple, but look at this route from Tyreek. This is awesome. Okay? Look at what Tyreek does on this. He's going to shimmy and work this thing in and then cut it back out. Boom, right there. This dude's got no chance. He's got no chance to work there. Really simple, nice and easy. 1st down, Chiefs win the football game. I mean, this is why I kind of fell in love with Kansas City football and the way Andy Reid coaches and the way Eric Bieniemy calls plays. Like at this point, it's not about teams. It's about great coaching. It's about players selling out for their boys, right? Pat's injured. We got to go win this thing for him, right? You got guys like Darrell Williams picking up big yardage. You got guys like Chris Jones, Frank Clark, Tyrann Mathieu, right? We're bringing heat on 2nd. This is just the epitome of everything that makes the Chiefs great. Star player goes down, starting running backs out, you fill guys in, next man up. We trust our coaching, we trust our culture to go and get us this win. Beautiful job from the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll be back with a more extensive breakdown later. If you enjoyed, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to my channel, The Hook Cam, as well as the Jackson Kruger Sports, as well as checking out my boy Max Keys. Stuff's going to be down in the description below and probably in the comments. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back later with some more breakdowns. Stay safe, wash those hands, and I'll see you next time.